Hi, Wenjie.
Hello, hi Kylie.
Hi, how are you today?
Very, very good.
Thank you for
Uh,
joining me on Heartbeats of
2 days of
Hospitality.
rest. So
2 days
yeah.
of rest. Fantastic. Thanks for joining me on Heartbeats of Hospitality. Today, I would like to do a little chat with you about your journey in hospitality. So, can you tell me what do you do and how long have you been working in this industry?
Okay. For myself, I have been working with this hospitality industry for three, almost 4 years, almost there, three plus years lah,
Mhm,
basically. Yeah. In this hotel industry. So before that, I worked in cinemas.
mhm.
I worked in a part time as a waiter as well. So yeah, overall,
Okay.
I think around 13 years of service. Okay, lah, I mean minus 2 years of national service, lah, but yeah.
Service to the nation.
That's still service, exactly. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, what do you do now?
Okay, so now I'm actually a service leader at the
Mhm.
reception. Yeah.
Okay.
So day to day, we'll just be doing check-ins and handling guest requests and stuff like that, lah.
Okay.
Mm.
Great. Wenjie, for 13 years working in the service industry, including your service to the nation, what drew you into hospitality in the first place?
Okay, for me, right, honestly speaking, at the beginning, I didn't thought of myself being a person who will actually step into this hospitality industry because I am a person who really likes to cook.
Mhm,
So the first thing when I did was that I was actually attending a culinary and catering course.
mhm,
So I wanted to be like a chef or something. Then I realized, maybe I'm just gonna cook as a hobby. So what I'm gonna do is I want to actually talk to people. I want to see people. So my first instinct was, okay, my friend recommended me to go to the cinemas to work as a part time. So why not? It's something that is interesting. I get to watch movies as well. So I just went, and from then on, I realized that when I actually make a guest or a patron's day in terms of a cinema industry, seeing them with a smile is nice. Yeah, it may be like for that 1, 2, 3 minutes, but it makes it very nice when you see someone smile and say, "Hey, thank you for today. It made my day," kind of thing. Yeah. So getting that satisfaction, I think,
mhm,
from the acceptance of your service
mhm,
and also the enjoyment of your service. That's I think one of my goal
mhm.
as working in the hospitality industry. Mm.
Wow. Okay, that's great. Um, so, can you share with us one of your memorable incidents at work, perhaps in maybe either in the cinema or at the hotel that you're working, the
Yeah.
hotel industry, or
For
you're waiting
me, when I was
during
I
the.
was in this okay, in the hotel industry, when I was working, there was this period of time whereby we actually have a lot of bookings. We were overbooked and stuff. So I was actually very swamped, working at a back office, with being a rooms controller lah. Basically, because as a reception manager, sometimes we actually have to do dealing with the rooms of the hotel as well. So there was this period when it was quite busy. We actually have these guests who came with a daughter from Australia, so they were staying with us. So I actually managed to meet them upon check-in. So they made an impression on me. So I actually thought that maybe I will do my best to actually meet them during their stay as and when they were staying for I think around a week or a week more. So as and when they will head out and then they'll come back. And because the mom is actually a owner of a jewelry shop, so she likes to look at antiques and stuff. So she normally heads out, get antiques for to bring back, and she'll come back. So I make a point because when I'm a rooms controller, I actually have like a TV on the side, so I actually see the movement of the lobby. So when I see her, because she sits in a PMD, so she is quite obvious lah. Yeah,
Mhm,
the personal mobility device. So when she comes in, I'll say, oh, she's coming. So I just step out from my desk. I'll go there and chit chat with her.
mhm,
So it's actually some form of like a stress relief and also a point whereby I can actually make contact with her lah, because she's really very nice,
mhm,
and she actually is very cheerful about everything. So there was once she actually told me that this was the second time that she actually came to the hotel to
mhm,
stay with us because she actually had an enjoyable time the first time.
mhm.
Yeah. So during the time that I was chatting with her, she was asking me, so hey, Wenjie, I always see you actually coming out from the back office. Don't you work at the desk? Then I say, no, because I'm actually handling rooms, so I sit at the back office looking at the computer most of the time. Yeah. So she said, "Oh, actually, then you may want to consider getting something like this." So she was pointing to this cushion seat that she was sitting on every time when she came into the lobby. So I was like, "Oh, okay, that looks interesting and it looks very comfortable." So do you know what she did? She actually stand up. She asked her daughter to hold her and then stand up. Wenjie, come sit and try. So I was like, okay, okay, I will try. Then I will just set there. See, it's comfortable, right? I said, oh, actually, it's really comfortable. It might help me also. So he said, look, Wenjie, after I depart and head back to Australia, I will give you this cushion seat. I said, wow, are you serious? So lo and behold, after she checked out, she actually really gave me. So when she was actually taking the cab going in, she said, oh, I almost forgot. So she went and then go to the back of the car, open up the boot, and she took out the seat and passed it to me when she left. Yeah, I also made it a point that when she was leaving, I went to see her off lah, because yeah, I really felt that she was someone who was very nice, very cheerful, and I would actually very much love to see her come back again. In light of the situation now, maybe not so easy, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
I have a little follow-up question over here. So your story is really beautiful because what I'm hearing is kindness begets kindness, you know, because you made an effort to go and see her every day during her stay, and that she also showed you kindness in return. But my question to you is why did you make the extra effort to go and see her every day?
No, like I mentioned, I see a point that if there is actually a person that I can really connect with very well, and I believe that it actually makes it a point whereby I am someone who will make her day
Mm-hmm.
if she happens to see me around. I would go and try my means to actually make it happen. Even if let's say it's a possibility whereby I get to bring guests out on days that I'm not working,
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be also possible to do so. So but so far I haven't have any guests who wanted me to do that. So yeah. I would have brought them around probably somewhere and eat and stuff. Because I like to eat. As I say, I like to cook also. So yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Okay. So are you still using the chair that she gave you
Yes, actually. Yeah, but I'm not here in the office but
in
yeah.
the office? Wow, that's great. That's really nice and sweet of her, and very sweet of you as well to take care of your guests so well. Okay, Wenjie, can I ask you this? What would you like to keep in the hospitality industry, and what would you like to see change in the future?
Okay, for me, honestly speaking, if I would like to keep is actually the people element of the industry, because I would say that right now we are advancing so fast into to the technological industry actually, whereby we are actually getting mobile check-ins and stuff. So
Mhm.
we lose that contact with guests, whereby we get this human touch. I think it's very important that we retain that, because regardless to say hospitality, in my opinion, is an art form.
Mhm.
So I believe to have this art form being performed, we
Mhm.
need to have the person and also the guest.
Mhm.
Yeah. So without that, I think we are losing out on quite a fair bit lah. So
Okay.
that is only one point that I will hope it will never be lost.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, for that, I mean, with the mobile check-ins and all the technology that we have implemented in hotels recently in this few years, right? Um, do you think it can create more time for you to interact with the guests because it lessens your administrative work?
It might be able to actually do a arrangement whereby we have more time with the guests, but
Mhm.
the point is that, as we always say, first impression counts. But the
Mhm.
problem is we do not get that impression much,
Mhm.
because it will be actually a drop on drop off kind of thing when it's actually a mobile check-in. So it's like, okay, I come to the counter, I grab the key, I'm done, I'm going up to my room. Yeah, there'll be like no more anything else, full stop. Unless he needs something else throughout his stay, that will be the point whereby we'll get the contact. In my opinion lah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
So I think that first 5 minutes is actually very important to actually get a guest to know you, and also for you to know the guest, because during check-ins you can actually discuss from anything under the sun sometimes.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. But of course, if the person is actually busy on the phone and stuff, we really can't do anything much lah. It'll be just okay, let me get you to sign and stuff, and you're done.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe what if, I mean, what if one day, right? All check-ins will become mobile check-ins. What if all registrations will be done before?
I think it'll be a bit tough lah to actually really get to be in contact with the guests. Probably in a way whereby if let's say it really comes to become a reality, what we have to do is probably have someone meet the guests at the lobby, just to bring them over to the place where they are going to collect their keys and stuff. And during that period of time from the lobby, from the entrance to the lobby,
Mm-hmm,
it will be the time for us to get in touch with the guests.
mm-hmm,
That'll
mm-hmm,
be maybe like what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I guess that's the only touch point. Yeah.
Mm.
Hopefully.
Okay. Okay. Well, we will see, right? I mean, we can shape the industry any way we want, or it could be. I think it might be some. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just being very creative over here, but it could be that when you don't have to do any registration, these people actually come to you for like consultating services instead. Like you become like concierge, like like a concierge presence instead of like doing the check-ins as a receptionist administrative work, right? Because
All right.
everything is done on the mobile, everything is done online before they even arrive, and they come to you and and maybe what we do is we actually ask them, hey, what do you want, what
Yeah,
would you like
like
to
feed
do?
them information and stuff lah.
Yeah, yeah, it could be, right?
Yeah,
Who
hopefully
knows?
that point whereby we have that information part is something that we can actually fruitfully give them a bit more of an experience of how we can actually provide this service to them lah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's I think the way that we can really prove ourselves to the guests, that
Mm.
we can help them. Mm.
Okay, so what about the one thing you would want to change in this industry?
One thing I want to change in this industry, mm, probably the overbookings. Yeah, I would say because in context, right, I think a lot of hoteliers will agree with me is that the hotel actually aims to fill up the hotel every single day.
Mm.
Yeah, so basically overselling is part of a procedure that I think we can't avoid. Yeah, of course, in my opinion, yes, because there's revenue involved, and it might be very important for us to be able to do so. But leaving some space in a hotel sometimes give us the opportunity to actually give alternatives to guests, rather than telling them that, hey, I have to fix you into this place because I do not have any other places in the hotel left, which may be disappointing to some guests actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one point that I really want to change is the concept of filling up the hotel to the fullest,
Mm-hmm.
to reduce the service that could be better given to the guests in their opinion lah. I mean, yeah, some people enjoy an upgrade, of course, if they don't have their rooms that they have booked for. But some guests do really actually love the category of rooms that they have booked for, and they want that specifically. Yeah, by putting them into some place that they don't know, they really are not enjoying the stay lah.
Mm-hmm.
Which for myself, I think I would actually maybe would have thought about that too if
Mm.
I were to be in a situation.
Very interesting. Huh. Okay, I like that. Yep. Cool. So, Wenjie, my favorite question out of all, okay, what is your one word core value that you emulate every day? One word core value that you carry with you every day at work?
My one word core value will be laughter. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know how you will see this, but for me is that I want to be the person whereby I actually bring joy to the workplace, and also bring joy to the guests as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at a point whereby I am unable to actually do that, to give it to the guests or to give it to my colleagues, I feel that there is actually some hint of disappointment in myself. Yeah, because I fail to actually make the day better for everyone else around me. Yeah, giving is part of me, I think.
That is so sweet. Oh gosh. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for joining me on Heartbeats today. I really enjoyed your stories and very insightful discussion we had about the keep and the change. You know, about keeping human touch, or what can we do if one day we really do lose the administrative side of things, and especially the change part as well. I really like the part where stop overselling, right? You know, because we want to give people better experiences. I love that so much. Thank you so much for sharing your ideas with us, Wenjie, and have a great day, okay?
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you.